Hello, my name is Kara Humphreys, and today I'm going to show you a video about my workshop that I planned with the online instructional component, and I'm going to go through the workshop and show you how it fits the rubric. So the first part of the rubric that I wanted to show you was the online component that supports the learning objectives of the lesson. So here's my website. I created a website with Google Sites. So this is the home page. So the second page is the training presentation that I used during the workshop. And I put the presentation on my Google site, so if she wanted to go back on here, she could look at it. The presentation has the content standards, the technology standards. It has a list of all the handouts that were given during the presentation. There was a video on here for Kidtopia because the workshop was how to teach teachers, how to teach students how to research safely and how to create online presentations. So I showed her this video about Kidtopia. It's a very kid-friendly site. Another resource I showed her was Kiddle. It's kind of like Google, but it has kid-friendly resources. And then the third one was Kid Search. And then this slide, I explained the differences between the different types of presentation tools. Google Slides, Microsoft PowerPoint. She was familiar with this one, but I had it on here just in case. Prezi and Visme. And I also showed her a video about internet safety and making sure that she teaches her students before using the internet how to use the internet safely. And then this last slide is the coaching form that I'll be using whenever I'm observing her technology lesson. And then these are the evaluation instruments. The adopter survey and the technology use survey was what I used to evaluate her before I planned my workshop to determine what we needed the workshop to cover. And then this right here is the workshop evaluation. This is what she graded me on after getting the information from the workshop and participating in the workshop. And then these are my resources and references that I used right here. And the second page of the site is the handouts. And that goes along with this part on the rubric, 3 or more handouts. So she was able to access these if she needed to. These are all the handouts that were given during the presentation. And then this page right here are example presentations that were created by students. And I showed her these during the workshop as well. So she would see some that were actually created by students. The workshop evaluation was created in Google Forms, and these were pulled from the Gutsky's level of evaluation. So this is this part of the rubric. All questions were pulled from there, and let's go through some of the questions. The workshop was well organized. There was handouts readily available. They were very engaged in the lesson. And then at the bottom, she was able to type a short answer out to let me know what she learned and how she would use it in the classroom. Okay. And then this is the last part of the rubric, the lesson plan. Let's see. Here it is. There's a lesson plan, and it has 2 or more additional elements to the presentation. So I went ahead and uploaded the lesson plan on here if she wanted to go back and look over it to see what we did, if There's also links to all of the material, the Itec website, the handouts, the training presentation. And then there's also links to all the different websites we use: Kidtopia, Kiddle, KidSearch, and the Internet Safety video. And the online component is on here, the Google site with all the workshop components, and then the assessments. And at the bottom, it has the workshop evaluation summary. And then I also charted her evaluation results from the workshop. I have a little key down here. 1 is strongly disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is agree, and 4 is strongly agree. So she rated all of the questions strongly agree. So I feel like this workshop was very effective for her. She doesn't know a lot about technology, and so she was very excited to use this with her students. And we also talked about next steps. She's planning to continue the research into animal research and creating online presentations with that. So that is my workshop, and they fit all of the levels that I was supposed to complete for the rubric, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.